it in what Rosh Hashana should be like. Rosh Hashana, some hold that people should be fasting on Rosh Hashana because of Emat Adin, fear of the judgment that Ribono Shel Olam is Yosef al Kiseh Din. He's sitting on the chair of Din. Yom Kippur, we ask Hashem to go from Amod bi Kiseh Adin, Shev al Kiseh Rachamim. Right, Hashem should move himself from Kiseh Din and go to Kiseh Rachamim. This is what we do on Yom Kippurim. On Rosh Hashanah we do the same thing through the Tkiyot Shofar. We blow the shofar, and with the blowings of the shofar, Ribono Shel Olam goes up from Kiseh Din and he sits on Kiseh Rachamim. This is what we do on Rosh Hashanah. Now, because of Emat Adin, people had a custom of fasting 2 days. 2 days Rosh Hashanah they fast. And there's even a halakha, they brought down over here in Shulchan Aruch. It says there are places that people have a custom to fast on Rosh Hashanah, and somebody who used to fast on Rosh Hashanah, and he goes ahead and he stops fasting. He says, I'm not going to fast anymore, without doing obviously Atarat Nedarim on it. It says there was a Kabbalah that Eno Mashlim Shnato Chas Shalom is not going to make it through the year. This is how far it went. Somebody that had a custom to fast, and then he says, I'm not fasting anymore, if he doesn't do Atarat Nedarim, Hashem Yirachem, they would say that within the year he would probably be gone already. This is what we used to be in the olden days. This is what it used to be. So therefore, a person has to be careful to what kind of dalim he goes accepts upon himself. There is another concept of Hebrew down in Mishnah Berurah. It says those people who do fast on Rosh Hashanah, what should they be busy with? It's not busy with Suda. So what should they do? It says they're supposed to be busy with Chinot, saying Tehillim, praises to the Ribono Shel Olam, learning Torah. This is how the day is supposed to pass by. A lot of people also, for the same reason, right? They say, not to sleep on Rosh Hashanah. A lot of people, they're sitting and they're sleeping. They're sitting over there, right? So I'm not allowed to fall asleep, okay? And therefore, the guy is wasting his time away. What's the difference? Sleeping or not? If you sleep, you're better off. Some people, they chat away. They think it's a beautiful day. Not to sleep. The halakha is, they say that in the beginning of the day, from Alot HaShachar, from the dawn, all the way till Chatzot, you for sure there's kpeda not to sleep. After Chatzot, there's a concept that people could sleep. After Chatzot, if the person cannot hold himself, he should go to sleep. He should not torture himself because it's going to be too much.
Or it's okay to.
Huh?
It's better not.
Better not to. Better to sit and learn. Come to Beit Midrash. After Seudah, come to learn. Run to learn. Run to learn. Don't waste your time. Here's the concept over here. Listen to this. There's the other side, the flip side of the coin is that it says Ochlim v'shotim usmechim.
Oh. What?
It says the other flip side of the coin is that it says he's supposed to eat, drink, and rejoice. Yeah.
Which one's better?
This, of course, the one that you eat, because you have to realize and understand.
More than the fasting?
I'll explain to you why. Here's a midrash. Here's a question is asking, which one is better? Is it better to fast or is it better to eat? My answer to you is better to eat, especially for our days. But let's go to olden days. I'll explain to you something. They say that there's a midrash. There's an interesting midrash. The Medrash brought down, it says when Yaakov Avinu came to Yitzchak, his father, he had the whole thing went that he wanted to
I'll be upstairs.
He wanted to bring food to his father, right? So it says when Yaakov Avinu suddenly walked into the room, and it was so fast, right? Whoa! It's right there. Yitzchak Avinu asked him a question. He says, Maze miharta limetzo beni. What's this that you're so fast today? What is it? What happened? How is it possible? So he said to him, Ki ikra Hashem Elokecha lefanai. Your God, Hashem, your God is the one who caused it that I should be able to find it right away and do it for you 1, 2, 3. So what was the behind the conversation? What was he saying? Yaakov Avinu was saying to his father like this. He says, if the time when you were about to be slaughtered, HaKadosh Baruch Hu made sure that there was an aisle, the ram was available, right? Immediately, in order not to slaughter you and to slaughter the aisle. If then, at that time, when you were about to die, Ribono Shel Olam made it possible that what? You should not be a korban. You had an aisle available right away. He says, when you are going to be coming to point of eating, how much more so? Can you imagine a kal vachomer? He says, if it's Yom Kippur, or a day of a Seudah is much more greater than the day of Yom Kippurim. Do we understand this? No, we do not. If they say it was Mincha of Yom Kippurim, that's when the Akedah took place.
Oh, Akedah, but how about what holiday was
No, it was Pesach time. But he brought him food. But Yaakov Avinu said to him, if it comes to point of, being, sanctifying Hashem's name through fasting, or sanctifying Hashem's name through eating is much greater level. Achilah shel tzaddikim is much greater.
Yes, if you eat like a tzaddik.
But listen, every person can eat like a tzaddik. I'll explain to you. Chazal said tzaddik ochel, so v'nafsho. Shlomo Amelech said, person, a tzaddik, he always eats to be to the point of being satisfied. All you have to do is the mindset. The mindset is supposed to be is I'm eating to be healthy. I'm eating to be strong. I'm eating to serve Hashem better. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do too much. You just sit down and say, what am I about to do? Why am I eating? Oh, I'm eating because I want to be healthy. I'm eating to be strong. I'm eating to serve Hashem better. That's all you have to do.
Eating to enjoy and to have pleasure. You said fatty meat, you were saying.
Oh, so Chazal say that on Shabbat, Yom Tov, when you have a reason to eat mitzvah, they say you're supposed to have, especially you're supposed to have fatty meat. But listen to this. The Mishnah Berurah brings down over here the pasuk. Where is the semech that you're supposed to eat on Rosh Hashana? Right? So it says over there, it says like this. This is a pasuk in Nehemiah. It says like this. It says that Navi said to the Klal, he said like this. At the time when they came back to the second Beit HaMikdash, he says, Ichlu mashmanim, eat fatty foods. Ushtu bamtakim, drinks wine that has all types of things mixed into it. Ki kadosh hayom la'adon. It says over there, a continuation of the pasuk, and it says over here, Ki kadosh hayom la'adonenu, because today is a holy day for Hashem. Ve'al te'atzevu, not allowed to be said. Ki chedvat Hashem, for the rejoicing of Hashem. Hi ma'uzchem, that is your strength. So which means a person has to attain the level. Yes, sure, Rosh Hashana is a day that we have to be realizing that it's deen. We have to awaken ourselves and realize that Hashem exists. This is the point of Rosh Hashana, to realize Hashem exists and He's Melech. You have to be Mamlich Hashem. That is the whole service of Rosh Hashana. And that is supposed to give you a boost. And you're supposed to say to yourself at that moment, how am I going to do it throughout the year? How will I make myself being aware that Hashem is existing and Hashem is Melech? How will I do it? And there has to be a way to do it. You can't just be a robot. If you do like an autopilot, everything, there's no reason, there's no spice. There's no spices. There's no reason to continue doing what you're doing. What's the difference between a telephone pole and a person? If I put a tefillin on a telephone pole and I put a tefillin on a person, if this one didn't think and this one doesn't think because it's a telephone pole, what's the difference? Almost nothing. Of course, a person gets a mitzvah because it's a mitzvah b'ma'aseh. He's doing an action. He will get more than the telephone pole. The telephone pole will. But you have to make sure to make that thing. Say, my telephone pole or what? That is the point of Rosh Hashanah. Enjoy yourselves. Rejoice. Serve Hashem better. Make yourself a better Jew. Before you start coming to point of, in general, you should know. The Arizal said all the fastings and all the things that used to be in the earlier days is not for our days at all. This is brought down. I saw it. B'Shem Da'adi. It's brought down. I don't remember where, but I saw it brought down. They say it's not for our days at all. I have to find it. It says it's not for our days. B'Shem Da'adi. I think it was B'Shem Da'adi. They say it's not for our days at all. Just for our days, the only thing, the real kapara, real zgula for everything is learning Torah. Learning Torah, learning and learning.
Actually, you want to fast every day?
No, because the Kabbalist, we want to show it to them.
Okay, let's go. We have to learn.